Alright, we're back. The Metal Gear Solid 2 Let's Play. Sorry, the last episode was very low energy. I was just so fucking excited for this episode, I didn't have anything to say.
This is the highlight. This is the
So this is probably like the crown jewel of this whole tanker chapter.
yes.
Basically, if you read the design documents for Metal Gear Solid 2, if you're a fan of these games, I recommend you check it out because it's just bad shit. But anyways, a lot of the stuff they describe as term as engine stuff all shows up here. So for example, you have this hold of 500 guys. It's specifically reacting to, so in Metal Gear Solid 1, Kojima was very frustrated because the PS1 could literally only have 2 or 3 enemies on screen at any every given time.
Right.
So a lot of the levels are very sparse with guards. So the PS2 and the power of the Emotion Engine, the custom CPU the thing had, it's I just want to render 80 guys. Just render as many guys as I can.
Yes.
This route also has many different routes through it, so let's show off a couple. This first one we're going to go through the vents a little bit, crawl underneath all the guys.
Yeah, I definitely, the first time I played through this game, I had no idea that you could go down this way.
Yeah, and I think most people take the route that we do next is just try to walk around.
Right.
Now you can walk up to the floor of it and press the action button. I didn't freaking know that until I just looked up a cool video called Metal Gear Solid Interesting Things or something like that.
Oh, it wasn't the 200 questionably or undeniably gay things said and done in the Metal Gear Solid franchise.
Unfortunately, I don't include you plumbing through a tunnel. So you have the one guard here who's just chilling in his underpants. Take a funny picture of him. By the way, I have no clue why this happened, but every single photo I took previously in the LP just disappeared.
Huh.
I don't know if it doesn't persist between turning the console on and off, but all of my photos of swimsuit models and buff dudes, Vulcan Raven, all gone.
Huh.
Just
Snake dropped his
deleted
camera in
itself
the
from my
water.
camera. I guess.
It is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future.
We kind of just sneak around.
As a soldier,
Listen to this
I
guy's
know that is
really gung-ho speech. It's good.
Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater.
So,
Move in undetected and make its
the gimmick of this rune makes no sense at all, but it just has 2 constantly switching projectors. Something I should point out is that if at any time you walk in front of the projectors and cast a shadow, all the guards don't see you.
Yeah.
takes them out with massive firepower.
If you want to, you can switch their attention by just pressing the button on the projector.
I'd like you all to think about what that means.
It's silly.
This new model of Metal Gear is called named Ray, after the great man.
So, I repeatedly take sections of these, or pictures of these screens. I'm trying to trigger a specific Easter egg that I never get to happen.
Rule the sea and land as we never have before.
But basically what I'm trying to do, if you take a picture of the screen in the right way or at the right time, you'll see a phantom image of Hideo Kojima appear.
Okay.
So yeah, it's that image right there. I can't get it to appear for some reason, but if you take it, show it to Otacon, he gets all speaked out.
The reason given did not, of course, include the development of Metal Gear Rex, next generation.
It's just, yeah, I just keep trying to take pictures of the screen, cannot get it to appear. But,
In the light of the
we have some
military
fun here
dominance
mashing the
spelled
button.
out by Ray.
If you mash the button too many times, you get this really weird cutscene to happen.
We, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs.
You put a 2000 era Japanese sexy lady on the screen,
Will be reduced by the completion of Ray.
and the soldiers stop paying attention to the speech and
Navy
look
is
at it.
undeniable.
Because,
There is a lot of
as we've said
grass.
many times already, and we'll say again, Hideo Kojima, maximum security prison.
Not to mention interference from a major
The
player.
deepest pit of horny jail.
This project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind. Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature than the Navy.
What's going on? Snake! Snake!
At the moment, every
Take two.
industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear.
This time we're going to take a more traditional route.
So do a number of
Like-
local states.
There are a couple other traditional routes that we could be taking as well. There's also one more non-traditional route that I don't show off because executing it is super boring. But basically where we climbed up there, you can do like a wall hang over the edge and like just scoot your way all the way across.
Oh, sure.
And just do that all the way to the end of the zone. But
Time to save?
it's no fun. Of course, first, Otacon nonsense.
Otacon wisdom.
Do you know the saying, one forgets the hurt once the wound is healed? And that, of course, means, where'd I put that piece of paper?
Did you say something?
No, nothing. Forgetting the pain when the wound's healed means, that you have to get better fast. Yeah, that's it. So stock up on those rations and bandages.
Is that really all it means?
Hey, I'm the expert here.
Max, what do you know about Chinese
The
wisdom?
initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a counter to these
Probably
pirated
about as much as Otacon.
The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course,
Okay.
another Metal Gear.
If there's any Chinese wisdom experts that watch these videos, please
Hundreds, if not
reply in the
thousands
comments.
of Metal Gears
You don't have to tell us what that means, just tell us
are no
anything.
longer a threat.
Snake.
The blind rush to nuclear
Long,
proliferation
Once again-
long united, the kingdom must divide. Long divided, it must unite.
that will accomplish this.
Once again, just me obsessively taking pictures of the screen, just desperately trying to see a picture of the
Will
image.
render all other Metal Gears
see it.
obsolete.
We have to shoot that guy, because even if he's facing the wrong way, if you walk across this grate, it's really loud,
The military dominance
and
spelled out by
it'll
Ray.
alert him.
The shift
Interestingly enough, too, you can shoot all the dudes in the audience, and they'll just fall asleep standing up. But if you choke anybody out, you instantly lose. Even the guys on the side. Not really sure why, because they're clearly allowed to just fall over. But
The importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray.
here I mix it back up,
Opposition from the
get an
Navy
event
is an
again.
undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air backgrounds. Not to mention interference from major players. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind.
Forget about it.
Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear.
Yeah. If you approach there while he's looking down in the vent, he will see you get a game over as well.
Theirs is a program
What did
that
he
will
drop?
add fuel to the uncontrolled
Like a magazine?
Magazine, okay.
It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own
Thing here, so depending on what route you take into the final hold, whether you go underground here, go the traditional way through the door, or take the above route, there's also some doors up there, you actually get like a different cutscene
Huh.
for what comes next.
Okay.
It's basically the same cutscene, but just from like a very different angle. So we're on the ground, so we're gonna get like a very low angle version of that cutscene.
I see.
Very like unnecessary in my opinion, but
Oh, yeah.
fun nonetheless.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses incident during the Sears administration. The current state of nuclear proliferation is a direct result of that event.
Yeah, so all of our shots of Metal Gear are like really low.
Just Metal Gear Ray. Like, from the... Get a good look at its,
Metal Gear.
POV, you are sucking off, Metal Gear.
POV, you are sucking off Metal Gear Ray. You also get a little preview of the Metal Gear Ray scream there. So it's showing
I
the
have a
dramatic
daughter. It is my greatest wish never to
Dick
have
shots.
her or her children experience the
But just to be
horror
clear
of
here, when he
nuclear
talks
war.
about his daughter,
As a
it is the
father,
character
I want to
Fortune,
leave a
who
better
we'll
world
encounter
for
later.
right.
As a soldier, I know that.
Because Metal Gear loves to have, like...
Metal Gear Ray is amphibious.
It's so weird, because when they do it in modern storytelling, like Star Wars and Harry Potter and shit, I just get, like, endlessly annoyed.
Yeah.
But
Where like
in this
there,
series, also, like, everyone is related.
yes, there aren't allowed to be just characters that exist independent of the rest of the cast.
It is the ultimate weapon. It is yours to guard. I want you all to think about what that means. I have a daughter. It is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience.
So
the
here to
horror
take up
of
my
nuclear
camera
war.
and... Oh shit, I'm gonna have to add this in post, but basically...
As a
I don't understand what the trigger is, but it's possible to actually find Revolver Ocelot just hiding.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's just like standing in the background.
Just chilling.
Like just hiding behind one of the wings of Metal Gear Ray.
Okay.
And so from this platform, you can see him. Or maybe I just cut out the camera section altogether that I was taking there. But he's, yeah, he would be standing like right where we're looking right now. Don't know what I did wrong, why he didn't show up. But yeah, I'll add a picture of it in post, and people who are really interested can just use the internet. I don't know. Y'all are smart.
The official reason given did not, of course, include the development of Metal Gear Rex and next-generation nuclear warheads. But even you will have heard rumors that he was forced to resign after the failed cover-up cost of his influence in the political community.
Max, tell us about the old president.
The old
This
president?
turned out to be longer than expected.
I mean, Joe Biden got his
Press
ass.
a little.
I meant somebody was talking about Joe Biden here. So he was talking about the guy who was like literally like a war criminal child soldier general in Africa before becoming the US president.
Yeah, just so Joe Biden.
Shit. You got me there. Like some very cool like terminal nonsense.
Yeah.
Bunch of like old Hideo Kojima game references here, I'm pretty sure. And then the general guy who's giving the speech there, his name is Scott Dolph. Apparently his login is just Scott.
It was a different time.
I feel like his password's probably a joke too, but I don't know what that is. And this app makes me very jealous. I really wish I could just talk to Small Digital Oticon and show him my photos.
Oh, yeah.
So, any codec moments from you, Snake? The first image
I feel like we need a
is-
laugh track there.
Well, there you go.
This is hilarious! This rules! But we can't use it. Get the shots we need.
So it's very unfortunate that we lost all of other photos because he has very different, interesting reactions for photos of like women, photos of men, all sorts of stuff. Delving into Snake's sexuality, it's always cool because, like we said, Solid Snake doesn't know what sex is.
Getting back to the topic at hand. The Metal Gear Rex development on Shadow Moses was supposedly the first preparatory.
I also goofed this one up, but you're supposed to be able to get him to comment on this guy. I think I just take the photo with the alt view or something.
NMD technology leaked to other nations with
Y'all played Pokemon Snap, you'll understand how like goofy that technology was at the time.
Yeah.
Oh, Snake, you want to save? Snake, have you heard this one? Evil is human nature, and his entire being falseness. The concept of so-called original sin. The idea that you're born bad, so you can't help doing bad things.
Hold on. I thought the idea of original sin was that you had to work even harder at being good because you were born evil.
Well, yeah, that too. Very good, Snake.
So Matt,
Otacon theology understand.
Matt, you're Catholic. Can you explain this one for the viewers?
If we have any Catholic viewers, please also comment. Don't have to answer that question either, just say something.
Catholic viewers, sound off in the comments.
This theory is correct. It means that there was a calculated intent to cash in on this opportunity by specific interests within the military-industrial complex. We are here today to flush out and rid our country
I feel
of
like
these
this game
corrupt
was very,
forces. That is our mission.
like when it says military-industrial conflicts there, it was like way before a lot of people, obviously like they didn't invent the word, but it was just
Right.
before like everybody just knew what that word meant and was saying it all the
Oh,
time.
definitely, yeah. Like 2001. I feel like that was before we had.
Good.
Yeah, I feel like that was pre like super open criticism of that kind of
finally
stuff.
there.
Especially again
This is
being
the new Metal
2001.
Gear.
Yep, and
Of
we're going
all
to show
years.
the whole world its baby pictures. Get the prototype on camera.
Just once
We
again,
need 4 images.
Yeah.
One from the front right.
just get them 4
the front,
photos. No way
and
they
the
can
front
deny
left,
this.
And a close-up of the Marines marking on the prototype. Once you have the photos, use the workstation in the southeast end of the area to transmit them over to me.
Like, I
Send
feel
me
like if
something
you like
I
tried to
can
post those 4 images on the internet today, you just get banned on Twitter.
Yeah.
You'd be like, fuck you, asshole.
I'll
It would
explain
pop
how
up
to
with
use
one
the
of those like, get the facts about such and such. Get the facts about Metal Gear Ray. Metal Gear Ray got this pussy poppin'.
Once you've got the photos, use the workstation.
Oh, I can't wait to make that into the thumbnail. Once again, I'm just like desperately looking forward Shalashaska, because I need to see him. Now this part's very funny because they just
Intruder in the back.
very clearly try to troll you by like
Yeah.
having him look for intruders.
To the left.
The problem here is that I get owned.
Should that?
Snake, respond! Snake? Snake!
Just kidding, that never happened. It was just a dream. Anyways, back to the
Needs
action.
the Biggie,
Or her children.
it was all a dream.
Experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for future generations.
I'm demanding all of our viewers, after watching this, I want you to all go watch the YouTube Biggie Buys a SNES
Yes.
on YouTube.
Yeah, it's a required, it's a companion piece for this LP.
I want like other people who come to this video down the line to like have that as like the next like YouTube autoplay video.
Yes.
Y'all watch it so much.
Identifies targets with unerring.
I want all the comments in Biggie Buys a SNES to be like, who else came here from
Who else came here from?
Yours to go.
Metal Gear Solid 2 Let's Play?
Think about what that means.
Anybody else still watching this video in 2021?
It is my greatest wish never to have.
Yeah, here's me more desperately pleading, where is Revolver Ocelot? Taking out my camera. Like, he should literally be right there.
Future generations.
But
Where's my
he's nowhere to
boy?
be seen.
I know that is my duty.
And then I get some pictures of Marines. Do you think if they actually made a Metal Gear, they would just put Marines right on the side of it? Is the military that arrogant? I don't know.
I mean,
After the great Manta Ray. Our Ray has a sting that nature never gave the Manta. With this latest Metal Gear, we can
It's
rule
not
the sea
impossible,
and
right?
land as we never have before. George Sears surrendered his presidency in the aftermath of Shadow Moses. The official reason given did not, of course, include the development of Metal Gear Rex and next-generation nuclear warheads.
So for those of you who like to keep score at home, George Sears is solid as Snake, who, I don't know, we'll not reveal everything about him, but dude's name's Solid as Snake.
Yeah, it's the third state of matter. Solid, liquid, and solidus.
Good.
Let's stretch those neck muscles again. Left.
Can you imagine the outrage if he was called, like, Gas Snake? People would, like, suddenly be like, Metal Gear is dumb. As if, like, not everything in these games is just as stupid as it could possibly be.
Looks like I have your photos now. Let's take a look. The first one I'm seeing is... This is great! The Marines lettering shows up really well. The next one's... We only need one good shot of the lettering. The next image is... Okay, this works. It's a great
Pixels do you
front
think
view.
are in this image? If it was like a camera from
Okay,
2001.
last one's coming up. Snake, get serious, will you? We need those pictures.
But it says here,
I
right?
think this
It
whole
says
sequence
it's-
would have been like, oh yeah, it's 172 by 208.
Yeah,
Jesus.
172 by 208. I mean,
Right.
It's like the resolution of like the Game Boy Advance.
yeah.
Actually, I think like much less.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Front.
Because I think the Game Boy Advance is like the 400 range.
I believe so, yeah.
This whole sequence would be much funnier if he was like taking it on like a 2000 era like flip phone or something. And then he sends the pictures to Otacon. It's like, we can't use these. This phone sucks so bad.
Against the future possibility of reduced nuclear.
Because we're getting very close to the end of this like tanker section, I just start calling us or Otacon every
Yeah.
like
You
2
want to save,
seconds.
Snake?
Because we gotta hear them all.
You know the story about Achilles in Paris? The moral here is, well, something about his heel. Anyway, even the great and virtually immortal hero Achilles was finally done in by Paris. Talk about a dangerous city. So don't get complacent. The mission can turn around and get you.
Wasn't Paris a person?
What?
Paris, I thought he was a...
Snake. There's a time and a place for conspiracy theories. Please, I'm trying to concentrate here.
Huh? Sorry.
Your defense capability. NMD technology leaked to other nations would make that contingency likely. But if this theory is correct, it means that there was a calculated intent to cash in on this opportunity by specific interests.
I walk like 1 foot away from that guy.
Yeah.
We are here today to flush out and rid our country of these corrupting forces. That is our mission. You will bear that in mind.
Good.
Oh, Snake, you want to save?
I do. How'd you know?
Go ahead. Connect to PlayStation Network.
Do you know the saying, those who walk 100 leagues think not that their journey is half ended until the
Max, tell us
90th
about
league?
transfarring.
That means... What is
Not
it?
transferring,
Okay.
transfarring.
It
Transfarring.
means that if you're planning to walk that far, you better
s-
damn well know how to do simple arithmetic. Study, stay in school.
This seems to be getting more and more random.
Correction. It's becoming more deep. Trust me.
So this HD collection actually came out simultaneously on the PSP, or sorry, PS Vita. Vita means life.
Vita
of
means
course.
life.
And the PS3. And this feature actually is cool and very nice. You could transfer the saves between the two.
Sorry, transfar.
It's like a cloud. It was like a. Sorry, yes, you could transfer the saves. It's like a cloud save, but
Yeah,
for two
yeah.
systems. Shit. Well, anyways, our episode ends there. So that was very sudden. I'm Matt.
I'm Max. Stay low.
See ya. Stay low.